Happy Friday, everybody. Dr. John Asplund here with you again on Friday, December 18th. I'm actually taping this ahead of that time because I won't be in the office on Friday. So I wanted to make sure we got it out before I was gone. And wanted to let everybody know that we got our responses back for the survey. Did not get the response rate that we would have loved, so we're spending some time now trying to reach out to the people who did not respond to the survey. As it stands right now, 30%, roughly 30% of the people responding said that they still plan to keep their children home fully remote. But we had such a gap in who responded and who we were hoping would respond that we're out trying to get individual responses from people because we want to make sure we're accurate. If people do intend to bring their children to school, we want to have an accurate response rate to that so that we can actually plan accordingly. As it stands right now, we're still planning to try to bring students back start of the second semester, and the infection rates here in Knox County are going down, so we're actually getting into a better place in terms of how we can move forward. Right now we do still have a lot of staff and students who would be quarantined, so those are going to still continue to be issues for us as we try to figure out how to move forward once we do bring people back. But we are trying to put together a plan that hopefully when we get back here in January, we can get very specific in terms of how that is going to work and give people plenty of time to deal with childcare issues or whatever you're going to need to do to make sure that your children can come. Right now I'm not putting anything in stone, but it looks like we can probably bring kids back at least 2 days a week, and then have a different group of kids the other 2 days of the week. So if you responded that you wanted your child to come to school, the preliminary thought now is to have them come 2 days a week, so not one. So that's a good thing, trying to get people in more as much as we can, while still trying to maintain the distance and have the masks and make sure we have all the proper hygiene and all the safety precautions for lunch and restroom breaks and all sorts of things like that. So all of that will be coming out as soon as we can get it to you. But we're looking at a shortened day just so we can get lunches to students and probably have them go from there, and then you'll have some time in the afternoon to do online instruction as well. But trying to get students to school and be able to get individual help from their teachers while they're at school. So we feel like that's the best way to try to get this done so we can still accommodate those people who are at home, but also work with people who want to bring their children to school. We'll still be doing everything off of those mobile platforms, whether it be Seesaw, Google Classroom, or Moodle. So that won't change. But how we deliver instruction then for the children that are in school versus out of school, there will be some tweaking there, obviously, because we wouldn't have had a lot of people in here before. We've had small groups of students, but now we would be having hundreds of students in a building at once, so that would obviously change how we do it. And we'll be bringing to you plans as soon as possible, but now we're reaching the holiday break. Won't be a lot of staff around, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to have concrete plans ironed out the second we get back from break, just because of the number of days that we'll actually have to work to get that plan done. And we obviously want to have the staff involved and get their feedback and make sure that we've worked out every situation that we can. Another thing that we're going to be sending you, if you said that your child was going to come to school, we're going to be asking you if your child is eligible to ride the bus, if you would be interested in transporting your student, and you can receive transportation reimbursement from the district. That's a legal thing we can do through the state of Illinois, but only if you're on a bus route. So if you are inside the walk zone, it doesn't work that way. But if your child is eligible for transportation, if you want to drive them, we can reimburse you for those costs. So we're going to ask you that question as well, because obviously the fewer kids we have riding a bus, the safer it can be, to make people spread apart on the bus and make sure that we have all sorts of social distancing there on those transportation systems as well. So a lot of things going on, obviously, and we're trying to keep you as current as possible as we can. As usual, we'll try to give you updates as much as we possibly can. The next video for me will probably be either very late December or early January. So we'll be updating you through other means as well, whether it be emails, letters, phone calls, things like that, as information becomes available to us. So we'll do everything we can to keep you as informed as possible, and hope you're having a wonderful week, and we'll see you soon.